egg roll in a bowl. It might not be the prettiest, but if you have a Blackstone and you've already made this one, then you know just how delicious this recipe is. And if you haven't made it, but it's on your list to try, let me show you guys how I make mine. I see so many Blackstone owners all over Facebook and Instagram and even YouTube posting their videos or pictures of their egg roll in a bowl. Some add noodles to theirs, some like to add rice, some use pork and some use beef. There's so many different kinds, and I love seeing all the pictures and different ways that everyone is making their egg roll in a bowl. If you have a secret tip or trick to how you make your egg roll in a bowl, I'd love to hear from you down below. Today I'm showing you guys how I make mine, so let's jump into it. Today I've got 2 pounds of ground sirloin. You can use anything from beef to pork, chicken, or turkey. I've got 1 gigantic onion chopped up, some green onions, eggs, and 2 bags of the cabbage slaw mix. For me personally, I do love adding some kind of noodles to mine. I found these Ready Wok noodles at Lidl, and I think they work perfect, giving this recipe some extra volume and texture. So let's start on our sauce. I've got 1 cup of low sodium soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of extra light tasting olive oil. Use any neutral oil that you like. We'll add 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, 2 tablespoons of ginger paste, 2 to 3 tablespoons of garlic paste, and then about 2 to 3 tablespoons of Mike's hot honey. We'll give this a whisk and we'll slide it aside and start cooking. I've got my Blackstone heated to medium. We'll lightly drizzle some oil and just rub that in and then drop down our meat. We'll break this up just like we do our taco meat. I like to season our meat with some garlic and ginger paste, a little drizzle of oil, and then drop down our onion. Allow this to cook with 1/3 of our sauce until our ground beef is cooked through and our onions are just starting to get tender, which gives me time to jump over to my green onions. We're gonna slice these up. Our whites we're gonna be cooking. Our greens we're gonna separate and use them towards the end. So let's add our green onion whites to our ground beef, as well as drop down those 2 bags of our cabbage slaw. We'll toss this together with 1/3 of our sauce. And then slide this to the side just for a second while we drop down our eggs. We'll let these scramble quickly and then combine them with our meat and our slaw, sliding everything back over for just a quick second while we drop down our noodles. Adding just a little drizzle of water as needed. That water and steam is going to help these noodles break up and allow these to toss nice and perfectly in with all of our cabbage and beef and onions. Adding the remainder of our sauce, and if you do run out or if you do want to add more sauce, because it is so good, you might end up needing to make a little bit more. Right before pulling this off, I do like to add half of our green onions that we sliced up. Give everything one last toss to combine, and then that's it. It's time to plate this up. I love to garnish this with more green onions because that's one of my favorites. It also gives it such a pop of color, and then I love adding some toasted sesame seeds over the top to help zhuzh this up and make it a little prettier. And for me, I love serving it with spicy mayo, which is just some Japanese mayo mixed with sriracha to your heat level preference, and some sesame oil, as well as some spicy mustard, just like you get when you order an egg roll out. I love adding just a little to each bite, taking turns between our spicy mayo and our spicy mustard. This one couldn't be any easier, any simpler for a fast and easy weeknight meal that the entire family will love. If this is one of your favorites on your Blackstone, I'd love to hear from you what you do differently, or if you have any secrets or tips that makes your egg roll in a bowl stand out from the others. And if you haven't made it yet, I hope this helps you with your first egg roll in a bowl on your Blackstone. I cannot wait to see you guys enjoying this. Until next time, I'm Blackstone Betty, and I will see you guys in the next video.